The Mormon Trail started in Nauvoo, Illinois. Mormons decided to move west after the Mormon leader Joseph Smith was killed by a mob in 1844. Members of the church had their homes attacked, and they realized their settlement in Nauvoo was no longer a good place for them to live, as religious persecution was increasing quickly. They were hoping to build a home where they wouldn't be victims of religious persecution.
One challenge that immigrants faced while on the Mormon Trail was running out of supplies that were essential. They could run out of food and water, which would lead to sickness and hunger.
While immigrants were on their way to the west, they stopped at Fort Kearny for a break. Fort Kearny was the first Western military post built to protect immigrants on the trails going to the American West. It later served as the headquarters for a small number of outposts for the traveling immigrants. Fort Kearny was a supply depot and a way station, a place for travelers to stop and get supplies if they needed. Thousands of wagons camped at the fort every time. It was the only fort between the Missouri River and the Rocky Mountains.
Another challenge was the change from prairies to rough terrain. They would need time to prepare, and most likely mentally, for the rough challenge ahead of them.
Chimney Rock was a really tall rock that showed immigrants that the terrain was about to change, rising 300 feet in the air and 4,228 feet above sea level. Chimney Rock signaled that this was the end of the prairies, and it was going to transition to steep and rugged Rocky Mountains.
The Rocky Mountains were probably the hardest part of the Mormon Trail. It was the hardest physical challenge, and they were really big. The steep, rocky terrain was definitely not the best for the wagons, but once the challenge was completed, it definitely was worth it.
The final destination on the Mormon Trail was Salt Lake City.
As the immigrants completed their grueling journey from the Rocky Mountains, they settled southeast of the Great Salt Lake in present-day Salt Lake City.
Once they had settled in Salt Lake City, they set out to finally reach their goal of religious freedom.
We finally got here. I wonder what the prize is.
I don't know, but I hope it's money or a pardon for me not to go to prison.
I have some questions, but it's not important. I hope the prize is a ticket to a BTS concert.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Let's see what the prize is.
Well, what is it?
The prize is religious freedom?
Religious freedom? What kind of prize is that?
I don't know, but we should take the trophy. That's a better prize than religious freedom.
Yeah.
Leave the trophy.
What?
Fine. Good day.
Why did you leave the trophy? We should have taken it.
Don't worry, I left a fake.
How?
A magician never reveals your secrets.
You have another one with her